Okay, so listen. This first act coming up, I met her in the back. Very gorgeous, very talented. I want y'all to start clapping right now. Start clapping right now. Make some noise for Miss Danny. Wow, let's go.
You see me do me dirt. There's something about that work. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe,
Hey. I cannot see y'all. I'm sick about it. These lights bright as hell. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, Peanut opened up for y'all. His crease is tight as hell in his pants, ain't it? Sharp enough to open the envelope in this bitch. But yeah, my name is DanyLyn Redwine, and that's my government name. That's my real name. I didn't make that shit up. It's not a stage name. I'm not an ex-stripper. Currently a stripper. You pass my number out the lobby after the show. But some of y'all know I'm a breast cancer survivor, y'all. Give it up for the titties. Yeah. And I don't want to get too serious because us folks, we take titties seriously. So when I tell jokes, I'm making fun of myself, and sometimes I don't get no laughs. But the shit is funny, and I laugh at it, so feel free. I was dating one time. This dude tried to get real romantic on me, blindfolded me, was feeding me strawberries. And I didn't know what was going on because it seemed like he just up and disappeared. So I'm like, shit. I lifted up the blindfold and he was going to town on this numb ass titty. I was like, you're focusing on the wrong girl. I'm gonna need you to pay attention. I'm gonna need you to pay attention to the old one. I know the new one is cute, but she don't feel you, so can't be doing all that. And it's all good, you know? I got a new titty, you know, the perky one. This is my picture side. I'm like, forget the old one. I gotta anchor that one for her to act right. Why couldn't they just give me 2 for 1? You know what I'm saying? They ain't do it. They didn't work out like that. Insurance, Obamacare. So we'll talk about that later. That's another story. But I'm single now. I've been divorced. And I've been dating now. And I figure I'm just gonna start dating fat niggas. Fat dudes with titties. Because I feel some type of way about my titty, so maybe he feels some type of way about his. I feel some type of way about stretch marks, so maybe he feels some type of way about his. But I was with my girlfriend, we went out, and I was, this guy came in, I noticed him, handsome, big guy. He probably was about 6'4", probably weighed a good 320, at least. He had titties. And he looked at me, I looked at him, and I noticed that he had a biggie eye. So he was looking at me, but he was looking over there. So I didn't know if I should motion to him to sit down, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know if he was really looking at me, but. So he came over, he sat down, you know, we were talking, and conversation was good. But he leaned in, and I noticed that his breath smelled like shit on fire. So I was like, well, he kind of cute to be big, so let me, you know, give him some gum. Gave him some gum, his breath smelled like shit and mint. The gum did not help. So in my mind, I'm like, this nigga's not about to get no game. It's a wrap for him. He can't be fat and have shitty breath. It's not gonna work out. So he says to me, can I call you later? And I was like, mm-mm. And he was like, oh, you got a boyfriend? And I was like, no. And he was like, oh, you one of them funny acting bitches, huh? You ain't even that fine with your big ass forehead. Y'all see my shit. I looked at him, I said, I will smack the other half of that sandwich on the floor. And he said, baby, you do that and I'm gonna smudge that eyebrow clean off your face. I said, we're gonna be straight fighting up in here today. You know, we've been dating about 3 months now. I don't mind dating big dudes. You know, they soft, cuddly, they feed you. They always feed you. But we went out to the department store. We have our challenges. We went out to the department store. This big dude gets on a hoverboard. Soon as he stepped on it and got balance, cracked in the middle. I looked at him, he looked at me, we took off running. I got to the car, he was starting it up. I looked at him like, how the hell you get here so fast? He was like, anybody coming? I was like, we out of here. We got the hell up out of there. Don't be underestimating the big dudes, ladies. Don't underestimate them. I tell you what, he got freaky with me one night. He didn't have to choke me, but he smothered the fuck out of me. I think I passed out and came at the same time. But it's cool, you know, he's a nice guy. We're not dating anymore. And I don't know if I should date another big dude. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Y'all got any recommendations? I'll take those out in the lobby as well. But anybody got kids out here? Ugh. It's summertime, y'all. Y'all can't get rid of them now. Where they at? You at your mama's house? All right. Exactly. I already told my kids, don't mess around. Y'all mess around and have some kids, I am not gonna be the nana because I didn't really like y'all. Can I get an amen? So I really cannot deal with no little toddlers. And my patience is not very well as I get older. I snap out. I got the snap out syndrome now that I'm older. Is that just me? Is it anybody else? Is that a thing for people now? I don't know. But I do snap out. You know, they look at me and they're like, oh, she's cute. And then they see me cluck up and then they're like, oh, maybe not so cute. Maybe she's too damn spicy. So I be hanging out with comedians all the time now. And they say the weirdest shit to me. You know they all perverts. They all talk about pussy and big booties and shit. That's the extent of their conversation. Well, this one comedian from Detroit told me he was gonna suck the stage 3 out my titty. I started to get that nigga my number. This one comedian was like trying to rub me up because sometimes I let people feel the difference between the real titty and the fake titty. So this one comedian rubbed on the titty and he was like rubbing on it. He was like, oh, I got you excited. I was like, you ain't do shit, that nipple's always hard. And I didn't even feel it, so I didn't get no enjoyment out of that at all. Did y'all feel some of the holes out here? There was some holes in the audience. Y'all sitting together now? Not holes. Did y'all hear holes? Like holes. Y'all got holes. Not that. I'm talking about holes, like empty seats. I can't see y'all. I'm literally looking at a blinding light. I can hear y'all laughing, though. I appreciate the laugh. This one comedian looked just like my brother. He always sexually harassed me. And I told him, I was like, there's no way me and you gonna hook up because you look just like my brother. And my brother had a booger collection on his wall. So the chances of me and you are talking are very slim. I am not gonna talk to a dude that reminds me of my brother and his booger wall. It's just not gonna work out. And I'm gonna need help in the dating department, y'all. So like I said, after the show, you know, I'm free. Anybody out here dating? Dieting? Y'all dieting out here? I was dieting, and I got compliments being thick, so thick is a compliment now. Okay, I'm not even gonna do the diet. I figured, you know, I tried to cut up chicken and macaroni and cheese in my salad. I mean, it's still a salad, you know, it's a salad. It's kind of healthy, right? I mean, you gotta take what you can get. Diet food. But it didn't work out, so I just said, I just quit. Forget about it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna drink my red wine. I have to live up to my name. Yes, I definitely get my drink on. That's my vice. Everyone has vices. People out here doing crack though, crack and cocaine. Y'all, anybody doing crack and cocaine? No? Show of hands. Oh, okay. I didn't know what type of crowd it was. Let me just test that. Do y'all ever y'all by yourself and y'all digging y'all booty real good and then you smell your fingers? Y'all lying, you did. Fingers be smelling like Fritos, don't it? It's all right, we all scratch our booties. It's a natural thing, we do. But that's been my time, y'all. They cut my time because we got a lot of comedians tonight. It's a really good show coming up. I appreciate y'all receiving me tonight, and I want y'all to enjoy the show. DanyLyn Redwine, y'all.